For all your hemp wellness needs, information, products, parties, and merch, visit thebudplug.com.
It's Mike Ross, also known as Mike on the Mic. He's getting ready for his upcoming 2022 comedy run. He'll be kicking it off at Benny Brand's Dress Factory Comedy Club. Caroline's on Broadway, Punchline Philly. You don't want to miss him take the stage at the DC Improv. Then he'll be coming to the Atlanta Improv and at Chocolate Sunday's Comedy Show in Los Angeles, California.
It's Mike on the Mic. Looking forward to seeing you there.
I want to get your thoughts real quick on reparations.
It's good.
You think it'll ever happen?
No, it already did. January 16th, 1865, General William Tecumseh Sherman signed an order in his military district directing that each freed married black man receive 40 acres of confiscated rebel land and one army mule. His only superior, General Ulysses Simpson Grant, actually Ulysses Grant, but they reversed it, U.S. Grant, approved it. President Abraham Lincoln approved it. The House and the Senate approved it and financed it. Was working well. Then Lincoln got assassinated. And a Democratic president, Johnson from Tennessee, took over. And he decided he did not want his buddies to lose their land. And in June 1865, he signed an order revoking that. He could because it was still a military district and he was commander-in-chief. They tried to bring it back up. It didn't work. And my grandfather, I remember him talking to me. And I read a journal he left me. He was born in 1850. And he was about 15 when that 40 Acres and a Mule came out. And he lamented that they had brought that up 2 or 3 times. My parents have all been dead for 20 or 30 years, depending upon which one it is. And I remember them telling me that they brought it up, and this is the 3rd time in my lifetime where they brought up reparations. It would be good, but they owe a lot more than what they can afford to pay. So one other thing we have to consider the downside, that's supposing they gave us reparations, which I'd take, but how much? Is it big money or is it just little chump change? Going to be services like revitalizing affirmative action, which did a whole lot, man. Young brothers, you have no idea how many black folk got their stuff together 55 years ago behind affirmative action. And by the way, it was some black folk that killed it off with that Bakke thing. It was some black medical students who got an agreement that they would be let in even though they didn't qualify for either other factors that indicate an ability to succeed, and they didn't want to be rated on how much they'd give back because they had no intention. They collaborated so that Bakke could be a successful plaintiff. And California didn't even defend the case right. So, I mean, aside from stuff like that, let's go back to this whole thing. If we get reparations, what do you think is going to happen? That's going to hand it to you here. Here's your Negro check for your Negro reparations. They're going to set up a bureaucracy. They're going to track you. They're going to know Social Security, date of birth, where you live, bank accounts, all of your business. And if somebody wanted to run a supersized Tuskegee experiment, they sure now know who's got those checks. There's a downside. And I told somebody, I said, man, you know, who's going to qualify? Are they going to impose DNA tests? Oh, no, man. That's just setting up a biological warfare thing against black folk.
Right.
Man, what you think the hell they gonna do if they give you the damn check for free? Oh yeah, man, my family says, dude, they're already going after folk to put them in jail for COVID-19 fraud.
Yeah.
Where those chump change y'all went out and bought all them Adidas tennis shoes made in Vietnam. Man, you gonna get up, come on, reparations. If I even smell the success, I'm gonna buy up a whole bunch of interest in athletic shoe places so I can get all your money when you come in there to buy a pair in every color, every style for you and all your children and your boyfriends. Yeah, come on now.
I want to talk about